Okay, let's get it. Okay. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope you feel incredible this morning. Yeah. I know. Know your phone or your watch or your clock is not broken. I know I'm here exactly 1 hour later than I normally would be, but sometimes you got to change it up. Sometimes some things going to change. And one thing about entrepreneurs, we're going to entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying, Alan? Congratulations on that new CFO position, my brother. Let's get it. Let's get it. Rich Risings. Let's go. Spread this to a couple people. Yeah, Jazz, let them know. Do me a favor, share this with a couple people, y'all. Let me get my laptop charger so my thing don't die. Kick this out to a couple people, y'all. Let them know we in a house like a light skinned slave. What's up, my Alicia? Q, like I'm glad you was late today. No, don't be glad I was late. What's up, my Alicia? Mora in the house. What's up? What's up, Narisha? Okay, Nick. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, push that little button right there and spread this out. Sasta. Good morning, Queen. Yeah, if you come watch on Facebook or YouTube, I could throw that on the screen. She said her cash app is $ hands of light 46. All right. That's her cash app. That's Sasta's cash app. Sasta, if you come tune in from one of the other spots, you know I got you. I know. I know. Wildin'. Wildin'. You was just recording a testimony for me? Let's go. What's up, Ashley? Let's get it. Let's get it. I might be late, but you see my, you know what I'm saying? You see my, you know what I'm saying? Right? Okay. My man Daryl in the house. Hold up, y'all. Let me get my laptop charger so I don't blow it. Hold up. Okay, we in the house? Like a light skinned. I'm gonna stop making that joke. This is about to be Black History Month. I pledge to make no more I'm in the house like a light skinned slave jokes. Because it's a horrible joke and it's about to be Black History Month. Mandy's in the house. That's what's up. All right, we're going to get this party started. If you've never been here with us before, man, every single Monday, yeah, Larry, you feel me? But every single Monday, we kick it like this. We kick it like this, right? Every Monday, we do mindset. Every Tuesday, we do sales tips. So that's today. So if you want some tips on increasing your sales, you're in the right place. Every Wednesday, we do marketing. Every Thursday, we do leadership. And then every single Friday is all about Free Coaching Friday. If you're one of those people that are wondering, where do you get the questions from? All you do is grab our newsletter. This is also how you participate in our free master classes. Most Thursdays of a month at 8 p.m., we do a master class for you. If you got yesterday's newsletter, can I get some fire emojis if you enjoyed yesterday's newsletter? Can you drop some fire emojis? Let them know we ain't lame. Let them know we in the house, man. What's up? Anyway, if you got the newsletter, then you know that we are headed a really cool place Thursday night. It's called How to Make Great Offers. The better your offer is, the less sales skills you got to have. Like I put out an offer yesterday through my text message system. I was like, man, anybody want to make $750 for sending out like 10 text messages? Man, it was like me, me, me. I still haven't responded to everybody. I didn't tell them a lot about myself. I didn't. Now, granted, it's my text system, so they kind of know me. Don't get it twisted. You should be building a list, right? Of people that love you and people that feel like they owe you a favor because you give them so much. You should be doing that. But what I'm telling you is that it is amazing how the right offer just set it off. Because I tell you what, I send out a text message sometimes about, hey guys, anybody want to do a testimonial for Millionaire Minded? And I got like, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on my list. And man, when I tell you, not even tens of people, not dozens of people, but ones of people respond to that. It's just not as good an offer. Oh, do you want to do a testimony? Versus anybody want to make $750 for 10 text messages? You feel me, Miss Shirley? Yeah, Kim Connor. Let's go. Kim know what I'm talking about. All right, so enough of my shenanigans. Let's get started. So why aren't you moving forward? Why aren't you moving forward? Like real question. You're millionaire minded. You saying your affirmations. You praising God. You are sure who you are and whose you are. Why do you feel stuck? How come your success track ain't moving quite fast enough? Why don't you have what you want? Why don't you have what you feel you deserve? These are serious questions. These are tough questions. These are life questions, questions about your life. And if these questions are uncomfortable to you, it only means you ain't sure of the answer. You got me? And one thing I can't do is spoon feed them to you, but I can help you discover them. So I got a few questions that I want you to ask yourself this morning. These are the sorts of questions that my mentor would ask me when we would go to brunch, et cetera, so forth. And I have a feeling that if I give you a couple of questions to ask yourself, it might give you the insight that you need versus if I just provided answers. I'm not providing the answers. You got to do that. But lucky us, they say you don't judge a man by his answers. You judge a man by his question. So I got some questions for you. And my challenge to you is that you my challenge to you is that you kind of jot this stuff down if it grabs you. So write down these questions because I'm gonna give them to you kind of like rapid fire. But luckily you have the recording. And you can go back through it and just get everything together. All right, here we go. Here's the first one. What is holding you back? What is holding you back? Here's another one, y'all. Who is holding you back? Who is holding you back? Here's another one. Do you take responsibility for your success? Because if you look at it, who is holding you back was a trick question. Sometimes we'll get seduced into saying that somebody else held us back. But we know that instead of saying, I blame such and such, we learn to change that sentence to something that kind of puts it more in its proper light. We decided to change, I blame them to, I give all the power over my life to them. So we know we don't blame. Instead of I blame my mother, I give all the power over my life to my mother. Don't hit the same, do it. I blame that. Excuse me. I blame that business partner that screwed me over. Oh, yeah, I could blame him all I want, but it gives a lot of, if I change the sentence to, I give all the power over my life to my ex-business partner, it hits different, doesn't it? All right, we're going to move on. Are you blaming others for your inability or failures? What a question. What a question. Are you taking actions towards your success? Let's go. Let's go. Are you blaming things or people for your situation and inaction? Here's another question. What's your dream? Here's another question. What are you working toward? Here's another question. Are you living your life by the principle that direction is more important than speed? Here's another one for you. Here's another one for you. What are you believing in? What's your level of belief in what you do? I'm gonna pause right here with this one because I think this is one of the most powerful questions you can ask yourself. Because everybody thinks belief is yes or no, black or white, win or lose, life or death. I believe or I don't. That's not the way belief works. Belief is a continuum. Belief is a continuum. So what you're asking is, where do I fall on the belief continuum between, let's say, 0 on belief, I don't believe you at all the way up to 100 or all the way up to 1,000. You get what I mean? It's never do I believe or do I not believe. I don't care if you're talking about your question, right? I'm sorry. I don't care if you're talking about your profession. I don't care if you're talking about a product you sell, a service you offer. It's not I believe or I don't believe. It's how much do I believe? So that's my question to you. How much do you believe in what it is you're doing? What's your level of belief in what you do? Oh, well, Hazik, you don't understand, man. The customer service leaves a little to be desired. No, I do understand. It just wasn't my question. My question is, how much do you believe in what you do? Because it's one thing for them to have jacked up customer service. It's one thing for their mousetrap to have some inefficiencies. It's another thing for you to be sitting there blaming, AKA giving all the power over your life to someone else. It's another thing for you to be sitting there blaming this product, this service, this customer service staff for your inability to create the kind of movement or create the kind of team that can deliver the success regardless. What am I saying? I'm saying if their customer service is off, I'm going to step my customer service up. If there's a flaw in what it is they offer, I'm going to create other solutions that fill that hole. Because when I'm talking to a customer, I'm going to have that certainty. I'm going to have that tonality. I'm going to have that body language. I'm going to have the eye contact and the microfacial expressions that exude certainty. You're going to know when you sit down with me that I believe in what it is I'm doing. And my belief is going to be so strong that it's going to seduce you. Am I making sense to somebody out there? I told you this a couple of days ago, but never forget, y'all, it is all about whoever has the most belief. When two people sit down, whoever has the most belief always has the most influence. People are like, how do you stay at the top of the leaderboard? How do you just click it on and then all of a sudden everybody around you's buying something? Well, it's because I believe. If I didn't believe, I wouldn't be doing it. And I suggest you take on that same personality. If you don't believe, you shouldn't be doing it. Everybody with me? What is your level of belief? That's my question to you, Mogul Paula. That's my question to you, Amira. That's my question to you. Let's go, Q. Let's go, Q. Let's go, Sharon. What is your level of belief? Think about it, y'all. Jesus Christ didn't teach a sales seminar. How was he able to get all of these people to run around and spread the gospel, spread the good news? Charles Manson, y'all seen the stories, that helter skelter stuff? He had these little blonde girls. He was a failed guitar player. He's got these running around committing murders and kidnapping for him. Did he give them a sales training? Did he give them some kind of hypnosis drug? Was he a hypnotist? How did he do? No, it was belief. It was belief. I want to ask you to look at how much you believe. What's your level of belief in what you do? What is your level of belief? You understand how much Hitler believed in what he was. You understand how much Donald Trump believes in what it is he's doing. It might not be the best examples, but you get what I'm saying to you? What is your level of belief in what you do? How impervious are you to the opinions of other people? Here's another one for you. Here's another one for you. Why do you second guess your choices? Here's another one for you. Why do you let other people get in the way of your success? Here's another one for you, y'all. Why have you not forgiven others for past mistakes or wrongdoing? Why have you not forgiven others? Here's another one. Why do you blame yourself instead of considering it a learning experience? I dare you write it down if it hits you. How are you investing your time? What a question. How are you investing your time? Are you investing your time in reading? Uh, are you investing your time in listening to podcasts? Are you investing your time in reading or listening to the podcast while you walk around the block and get your body moving? How are you investing your time? Now I got another one for you. How are you spending your time? How are you spending your time, huh? Are you watching TV? Are you scrolling? Do you have scoliosis? You know what I mean. Scoliosis is when one of your laser lines, scoliosis is where you're constantly like this and you're growing like a little horn out the back of your, you know what I mean? Scoliosis. How are you spending your time? Here's another one for you. How is the time you're investing contributing to your growth? What a question. What a question. I got another one for you. How is the time you're spending contributing to your growth? When you're just killing time, right? Here's another one for you. Who are you associating with? Huh? Who is helping you? Who's holding you back? I love how many of these questions deal with the people around you. And I admit some of these are stinging questions, but face it, if you don't ask yourself these questions, who's going to ask them? And the funny thing is, if somebody else asked these questions of you, you'd say that person was nagging you. You'd say they on your back, like, get off me. You know what I mean? Give me 50 feet. But the reality is, when you ask yourself, these questions become nagging questions. It's a much better perspective. Instead of them nagging you, you're asking yourself nagging questions. And if you will write down the ones that really, really got to you, you're going to discover they won't let you go. So what does all this have to do with sales? This is a sales tip Tuesday, right? Here's the easy answer. Sales starts with the salesperson. Don't you understand that if you say it to me about this product or this restaurant or this offer, and this guy beside you who smells like liquor and wine and 3-day-old cheese, I'm going to listen to you a little bit quicker than I listen to him, because it's not about what to say sometimes. Sometimes it's about who is saying it. Am I making sense? In other words, sales starts with the salesperson. And if you ain't right, your sales ain't right. If the way you think about sales ain't right, then the way you produce sales ain't right. The way you think about yourself is going to affect your results. Am I making sense? Everybody is watching me right now, dreams about who they want to become and what they want to achieve. But here's the reality. If you don't have the ability to take action, those thoughts and those dreams are going to stay stuck in your mind. This is why we call them pipe dreams. The dream is there, but you don't really believe you can achieve it, right? Here's the good news I got for you. Here's the good news. You might actually be able to, millionaire. And the secret lies in 2 words. Here we go. Transfer and action. Can somebody type that in the comments? I ain't had y'all type much today. Transfer and action. These are the 2 magic words, y'all. Transfer and action. Somebody give me that and then share this with an entrepreneur. I'm about to give you 5 success keys to making this work for you. Somebody say transfer and action. Give it to me. Transfer and action. This is the vibes. Transfer and action. Transfer and action. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Transfer and action. Give it to me. Give it to me, Gina. Transfer and action. Let's go. Transfer and action. This is important, Ken. Let's go, Larry. Transfer and action. Let's go. Let's go. Transfer and action. So what do we mean by that? We're saying we're going to transfer the mental image to a physical action. We're going to transfer the dream into a successful plan. We're going to transfer that plan into activity. I got 5 keys for you. Here's number 1. If you're ready for number 1, write this down. The key is time allocation, not time management, Naire. Time allocation. You feel me? Time allocation, Keisha. Time allocation. Let's go. The key is time allocation, right? A lot of times people think it's about time management. I tell them time management is a myth. Let me tell you what the real vibe is. The real vibe is priority management. Can I get a witness? The real vibe is priority management. I know somebody feels me. The secret is time allocation. The key is time allocation. Let's go. Let's go. The key is time allocation. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. The ability for you to set aside time to make your dream a reality is a force multiplier. It's a cheat code. It's a competitive advantage. It's a fast forward. You hear me? Your ability to set aside time, your ability to say, instead of me putting my time into this, I'm gonna put my time into that. We just sent out some more 90-day planners, right? One of the coldest parts about that planner is that time audit, where it makes you ask yourself, yo, what am I really doing between 9 and 9:30? What did I do today between 9:30 and 10? What did I do today between 10 and 10:30, 10:30 and 11, 11 and 11:30? And you ain't got to buy my planner to do that. You could write it out on a sheet of paper, but I dare you take advantage of the fact that whatever gets measured gets better. I dare you put aside time to learn, time to meet other people, time to plan, time to take action steps towards what you want, in spite of what's been holding you back. Time allocation. If you're ready for this next one, give me a number 2 and a share. Here's the second key. Give me a number 2 and a share. If you got time allocation written down and you wrote down not just what I said, but what I said made you think of. That's how we're going to click that light bulb on. What did you think of when I said that? Write it in your notes. Here's the second one, y'all. Here's the second one. The second key is your focus and self-discipline. What's your best definition of discipline? What's your best definition of discipline? Anybody want to give a swing at it? What's your best definition of discipline, Mr. Chris? What's your best definition of discipline? Let's go. To me, discipline is still doing the thing you said you was going to do, even after the emotion you set it in has passed. Oh, you know how it goes with New Year's resolutions. It's so much more fun to set them than it is to get them done, right? Well, discipline is still doing that follow through. Man, I came on here an hour late this morning. You know, a lesser man would have been like, you know what, they'll be all right. I just holler at them tomorrow. But you know what I said to myself? I'm not doing this for ego. I'm not doing this for cheers. I'm not doing this for applause. I'm doing this because I've been given a mission. I've been given a cause. And for all I know, the person whose life that I'm here to change this morning wasn't going to be there at 7:30. And so it was perfect for them that I started at 8:30. My point is, I got self-discipline. I'm obedient. And I was told obedience is better than sacrifice. Millionaires, your focus and your self-discipline is what's going to determine your success. Allocate some small amount of time every single day, even if it's just 30 minutes, and make daily progress towards your achievement. This is the beauty about being in the right direction, y'all. This is the beauty about heading in the right direction. Even small movements are getting you closer, because you're in the right direction, baby. So allocate some time every day. I don't care if it's 10 minutes, man, 10 minutes a day. I don't care if you start off the habit of you walking around a block and burning some calories. I don't care if you start the habit by saying, when I get home tonight, I'm going to put on my workout clothes and then I'm going to take them back off. You know what you just did? You do that 3 times in a row. You do that 5 times in a row. You know what you just did? You became the kind of person who comes home from work and gets ready to work out. Ooh, you just casted another vote for a different kind of person. That's why we don't mind starting the habit small. Somebody give it to me in the chat. Start small, but start. Start small, but start. You want to be a better salesperson? Start small, but start. Come on, y'all. Start small, but start. Let's go. Start small, but start. Everybody talking about it was perfect timing. Y'all just don't want to get up. Y'all going to get up. Y'all going to get up this year. I'm just playing. The reason we do it when it's super early is because the affirmations go into your brain a lot easier when you're in alpha state. So that's what's going on there. All right, so check it out. Start small, but start. Appreciate that, Gina. Start small, but start. Start small, but start. That's right. Start small, but start. But start. Let's go. Here's the third one. The key is thought conversion. The key is thought conversion. They always tell, this is something that when I'm doing a close, sometimes I'll close the person with this because you got pre-closes, you have closes you're doing while you're talking, but then you have post closes. One of my post closes is I remind them of what my mentor taught me. I do it in two parts. First, I say something like this. You might want to write this down since this is a Sales Tip Tuesday. Sometimes I tell them about what my mentor taught me. And maybe I'm your mentor and I taught you this and you use the story. I'm going to tell you like this. The easiest thing in the world is for me to make you successful. The easiest thing in the world is for me to help you improve your credit. The hardest thing is me convincing you it's possible, right? The hardest thing is me convincing you it's possible. Now, why am I pointing that out? Because check it out. Millionaires, you should never leave the site of a decision without doing something in its direction. You got to convert that thought into action. You see? So I give it to them like that. That's two different parts of the close. But I start off with that emotion where I'm like, he told me that, the easiest thing in the world. And then I could be like, man, and he was sure right. But the trick was he had to convince me that it was possible. And I'm telling you, how you convince yourself is you convert that thought you're having into action. That way, when you wake up tomorrow, you ain't just grabbing a remote control, numbing yourself to your pain again. I hope I'm making sense. That was worth you rewinding and writing down. All right, here's number 4. The key is the daily dose. Somebody give it to me in the chat. No 0 days. No 0 days. No 0 days. Let's go. No 0 days. The key is the daily dose, y'all. No 0 days. No 0 days. Define what you want and then break it down into achievable actions. Never forget, definition creates meaning. Definition creates meaning. Define what you want. If you get an expensive television, it's really high definition. Put that dream in a high definition. All of a sudden, you give meaning. You see what I did there? What does a dictionary do? It gives you definition so you understand the meaning. So what I'm telling you, you do as a leader is you give your goal definition so that it gives your actions meaning. No 0 days. Here's the 5th one I got for you. Here's the 5th one I got for you. The key is the thinking that dominates your mind. The key is the thinking that dominates your mind. I'm always talking about Think and Grow Rich, Law of Success, Slight Edge, the compound effect. I'm always talking about how to win friends and influence people, the richest man in Babylon. I'm always talking about all of these different books that can transform your life, right? Powernomics, all these. Hey, go back and reread The Little Engine That Could. The Little Engine That Could. Y'all remember that? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can, right? Change your word thoughts. Add words like dream, plan, support, belief, hope, consistency, drive, focus, self-determination, passion. Huh? And here's the last one I got for you, y'all. The key is you. A lot of people come to me for the how to, and I'm telling you, it's really about the who is. Make sure you're ready to join us Thursday night on this master class. February 1st is going down. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't, but these morning calls are ending. This is the perfect time for you to join the Kaizen Academy because the morning calls are coming inside the umbrella of the Kaizen Academy. And I hope you are looking forward to that. That lowest package is only $1.50 a day. And yo, man, you're going to have a ball with us. If I don't make you $1 a day, I need to quit. And so you get the 20 morning trainings Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. And then also you'll get the master classes and the replays. Like you get to come to the master class Thursday night. But if you aren't there live, then you'll miss it. Versus if you are there live and you want the replay, you'll miss it if you aren't in the academy. In the academy, you not only get the classes, but you get the replays. And then if you do the pro package of the academy, which is more like $3 a day, you get the archives of every course that we have. So you're gonna love that. But I'm sharing all that with you because the key is you. Your attitude is the glue. Purpose is your fuel. You hear me? You're the driver. You're the one with the key to the car. And without you, and of course, your roadmap, you ain't never going to get to your destination. Millionaires, the key is you. You're the star player. You're the coach. You're the referee. You're the cheerleader. You're the scoreboard operator. How can you lose? The key is you. You hear me? The winning words and the formula that you create for yourself, not only going to make it till you arrive where you're trying to get, but when you get there, you're at the Ritz-Carlton, baby. You hear me? Think about how you want to arrive, because you can just arrive to your destination like you do at work, or you can arrive to your destination in style. And once you begin to exercise your personal choices, once you begin to take on more of your response ability, I promise you success is yours. It's inevitable. So speaking of that, we're going to go do our affirmations right now. You can come meet me over there on Instagram. We're going to get busy. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, appreciate that, Amira Elise. All right, so we about to come back and do our affirmations right now. So come back right now to Mr. Haziq Ali on Instagram, and we're gonna get busy and do our affirmations. Let's go. And remember, either your mind has to expand to match your goals, or your goals will just start to shrink to match your mind. Let's get it.